Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on what has been a lovely day, actually.
It's been an amazing
Well,
day.
if we're talking about weather and personal experience, what has been a wonderful day. If we're talking about business-based experience, it's been a bit shit.
Not so good.
Not so good. Not so good. On what was, until today, from a business perspective, a fucking great week. A great week. We've hit target, I think, every stream. Tuesday, we launched the new Titans Terrain sponsorship, and someone actually used the link and bought it. Amazing. We've had some awesome conversations, some awful topics, some awesome banter. I got the World Eaters back out, which was fucking great. We played loads of Spearhead stuff, which was also good fun. It was, until today, professionally, a good day. A good day, a good week. And then today happened. And you will all think it's about the thumbnail, but it's not. Joe Academy, thank you for 20 gifted memberships.
I hope. I've just about got my pen and paper ready.
Yeah. Well, you've got to do a hope now.
I hope, Mr. £6,500 Joe Academy, that you reach your target of £6,500.
Fair, yeah, fair. Means more gifted for us, right? Yeah. So, thank you so much for this really gifted to kick us off. You legend. I've got to unprofessionally do this tracker manually. How unprofessional. Anywho, actually, the reason for the day being a bit shit isn't to do with the thumbnail. The thumbnail was something I was made aware of this morning, where someone shared with me an image that had been taken from a group chat somewhere else, which looks like it was Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or something like that. I don't care. And went, what have you done to upset people? I was like, I don't know. But apparently...
Hello, Dempsey's. Next week will always be better.
This week's been great, Dave. This week's been great. We've already kicked off with 20 gifted off the bat as well. We can hit the target really fast. It'll be a fantastic week. Nobody can beat me. Nobody can beat me down if we hit target yet again, right? It'll be incredible. But someone shared me this thing. About apparently someone had tried to watch one of our battle reports, specifically last night's game, World Eaters versus Imperial Fists, me versus Joe. And the most... Hang on. Did I say... I did say that, yeah. Apparently the most unprofessional and waffling thing I've seen had to switch off.
Not untrue.
It doesn't even really make sense in English though. The most unprofessional and waffling thing I've seen. What's a waffling thing?
You and Joe waffle.
I mean,
you're a couple of wafflers.
And I thought I got to say it through. It doesn't particularly make me angry, but I was like, if they've said the most unprofessional, first of all, right? I said to Lise, the most unprofessional stream, the most unprofessional, right?
Yeah.
How many streams have 7 4K cameras in a studio with television grade microphones and a producer? I don't think there's many
that do 40k.
Exactly, yeah. So, I mean, there's people that still film bat reports on their mobile phone, but we're the most unprofessional. Okay, was the first part. But I was like, secondly, most unprofessional and waffling. If he's watched the start of our stream and that's his response, he doesn't get our channel.
Who did the intro last night? Was it Joe?
No, it's me.
Oh, see.
I flipping love waffles.
Blue ones.
No.
Thanks for the tech, Kai. Thank you, Dave, for the 2, by the way, as well. Ellie, you're a legend.
You and the gang are the only bat reps I can stomach, lol.
Oh, I love you, Davey. Thanks, man. What a hero. Thank you so much, by the way, Soups, for the 5 gifted memberships. Love you, Soups. How's it going, man? Long time no see. Busy man? Busy man?
Bastards, love your content.
It's fine. But honestly, it's fine, right? People are allowed to have their opinions. They're allowed. I took the worst part about it was like calling us unwatchable or waffly or stupid or offensive or fucking broy. I don't care about any of those comments. I don't care about any of those comments at all. I'm like, yeah, whatever. We are all of those things all the time on purpose, mostly, actually.
What's broy?
That was what Titans called us, remember?
Yeah, but what is it? Because I've been being like so broy, but
It's my birthday on Sunday, so sharing some dollar with the most unprofessional channel on YouTube.
That's most unprofessional got me. That's the bit that I was like, that actually annoys me slightly. With the amount of time, effort, and money we put in.
I'd rather watch you waffle than a box fun sponge.
Thanks, Dave, for the tea. Luke, it's not normal that when it's your birthday, I get money. I'll take it. I'm grateful. That's not normal, mate, but thank you anyway for the $20. You absolute legend. Thank you, Dave, for the tea. You're a hero. Thank you for all the super chats. I'll get to memberships in just a minute. That's the bit that bugged me, though. And it didn't upset me. It just irritated me slightly. The amount of effort we put in, the studio that we pay for, the cameras that we have, the effort we put into the production quality, the microphones, the scoreboards, the armies, the tables. Anyway, most unprofessional. I was like, have you watched anything else on YouTube? Especially in the 40k space. Anything else? But that, it bugged me slightly, I'll be honest with you. So, I was like, I'll use that as a thumbnail for you lot to get all defensive of me and it'll make me feel better. And it's working. Thank you so much. Soups for the 5 gifted. Thank you, Plague of Shadows, for the 10 gifted, you fucking beautiful human being. Vortex, thank you for the 5 gifted. Pridders, thank you for the 5 gifted. Westy2024, thank you for the 5 gifted. You have smashed in at halfway, and we are 6 minutes in. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Jeremy, welcome back, dude. Hope all the shit from the hurricane, was it, is all settled down now and done.
Opinions are like castles. Everyone has one.
So there's a second part to that phrase, though, Des, isn't there? Yes.
Probably saw you doing actions with world eaters and just thought, what a bunch of virgins. I'm out.
That's probably right. I can't argue that one. Thank you, Eston, for the $5, man. What a legend. You're a hero. There's a second part of that, Dats and Des, right? Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone has one. What's the second part, Luce?
But we don't all need to see it.
We don't all need to see it. You don't need to share it around. But to be fair to this person, it's a private group chat. It wasn't put out publicly. It wasn't a comment on YouTube. You'll notice...
Better a blue waffle than a lemon party X.
I don't know what that is. I don't want to find out. Thank you, Luke, for the tea. I purposely, you'll notice on the thumbnail, I purposely trimmed out the person's name and the group chat and got no one else's names in there or no one else's comments in there because it's not about a witch hunt.
I've been good, thanks, but yeah, so busy. Good to be back, just for old time's sake. Custodes.
Custodes. Soups, OG, thanks, man. What a legend. Yeah, I purposely trimmed out the name, the group chat, the other messages, the other people's names. It's not a witch hunt. It's not a witch hunt. I'm not really bothered. People are entitled to their opinion. They are. And it was shared in a private group chat, right? So...
I'm doing it. I'm Googling it.
No, not on incognito.
What, so the government finds out that I'm possibly sexually active because I'm Googling stuff?
On the flip side, we get to be excited about another agreed sponsorship partnership. I don't know what you'd call this one. I'd say sponsor.
Much more fun to watch some brothers actually enjoying the game than a bunch of sweaty tryhards.
Thanks, Phil. You legend. What a hero. Thank you for the $5, man. Legend. Absolute hero. Fucking flying in tonight. Apparently, do
you know what lemon party is?
I need someone to be a dickhead to me once a week so we can talk about it on Friday and then this can happen. No, what's lemon party?
Lemon Party refers to an early 2000s shock website featuring an image of 3 elderly men having sex. So life doesn't stop when you retire. Oh no, it's just getting started there.
So we do have a new partnership sponsorship that was agreed recently. We don't have the discount code for you yet, but we're going to have a discount code for you specifically in the UK very, very soon, right? You guys probably are aware of late, I've been drinking mostly this stuff on stream until I ran out of it. Some of it turned up today. This is Nidhogger Mead from the Nidhogger Mead Company, and they have 6 different flavours. This specific one, which is my favourite, which I'm about to open, is called Sour Cherry. They have agreed to sponsor the channel and cover off our mead. And what they're going to do is cover off enough for me to be able to drink it on stream and keep talking about it, as well as cover off enough that people who are also involved in the channel can get some, and potentially, T's and C's pending, because I need to check I'm allowed to do this, potentially we'll be allowed to give some of this away as well. A considerable amount of it, by the way, we'll be able to give away as well on a monthly basis, if the T's and C's allow. I need to check that YouTube would be okay with me giving it away on stream. So I will be emailing my partner manager and be like, I started like filtering through your T's and C's, but can you just tell me whether I'm allowed to do this or not?
I bet that person is in here now. Show yourself. I want to fight you.
Thanks, Dave. Fucking hero. So we've been sponsored by Ninjago. Now, they're going to give us a code for you that is a discount code, right? So I said to them, I don't want an affiliate link where I get kickback. I want a discount code for you people instead. And that's what they've offered. They've offered a discount code. So I don't get a kickback, but what I do is I don't pay for my mead from now on. Which makes me happy. I only drink 2 bottles a month, to be fair. Like, on Friday night streams, basically. But, yes, and that's what I mean. I need to work out how I can do it properly and legally and be above board with everything if I'm allowed to give this stuff away, right? So, I need to make sure we're all good before I actually give it away, or I find out a way in which I can give it away that makes us all good. Do you know what I mean? So I'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way, because otherwise we're going to have far too much to have in my house. But they're the best stuff. They are also the people that, I didn't know this until I went to UK Games Expo. These guys are also the people that what's the word I'm looking for? Provide? Supply, thank you. Supply the mead to what's it called? Warhammer World. Yeah, so there you go. That's fun, isn't it? That's fun. Right, I'll pour some, and then we'll talk about why the day turned to shit. Oh, I fucking love this stuff. It's so good. Oh. So today, we started the morning with a bit of admin, bit of work stuff, you know, that's fine. And then we had a bit of a, what would you call it, a gratification day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to step away from the desk for the day. Luce was planning to take the boys to a local wildlife centre today to do some education around animals. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking step away from the desk and come with you for the day. I don't get a ton of time as just family, so I was like, bollocks to it, we're going to do it. So I started off having a relatively, after having this message sent to me this morning, having a relatively nice experience, quite a chill day. That being said, I was mildly grumpy. Another reason why I did it is I was mildly grumpy because I slept like shit last night. And I mean, I woke up this morning, if you've ever done night shift, and you come off of night shift and you sleep for like 3 hours and then you get yourself up so that you can get back into normal like routine. If you've done that, you'll know the feeling I'm talking about, like a weird sleep drunk, horrible, always hungry.
I used to get the slightly nauseous and then just sweating.
Yeah.
It was almost like my body's going, we've got nothing else to give. We're just going to throw everything out now.
So I slept like absolute shit last night. I woke up this morning feeling fucking awful. Which is also part of the reason why I wanted to go to the wildlife park, go out there and be in fresh air and what have you. But I was struggling, and so we left at 3:30 this afternoon. And originally I was going to swing by the studio to do something before I came home. And Luce was like, "Do you want to go to the studio?" I was like, "No, I don't actually. I'm fucking exhausted. I want to go home and lie down, maybe have an hour's sleep, and then I'll be better for this evening for stream, and I'll be fresher." She's like, "Right, okay." So we came home, I made a cup of tea, I went up to bed, I laid down, I put my feet under the blanket, I got comfortable, I sipped my tea, I just about got properly comfortable, and my phone went off. And I had half a voicemail. And the voicemail was from a company called ADT, which, as most of you will know, is an alarm company. Do you know where I have an ADT alarm? At the studio. We're letting you know about an activation. Please phone this number and quote this number. And the voicemail cut off halfway through the voicemail, the number quote. Cut off halfway through. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Driving to the studio from my house is not a pleasant experience on a Friday afternoon. It just really isn't. So I had to get back up, come downstairs, throw my shoes on, get the keys, and drive over to work to see what the fuck was going on. Now, thankfully, when I got there, and I looked at the alarm, I opened up, went in, no smash windows, no smash doors. Checked the fucking the alarm, and it just had it said fault on. So I pressed the button, and it said phone alarm company fault code blah. I was like, oh, okay. This doesn't seem so bad. This is all right. So I phoned the number, and I quoted. So phone the number. Is it residential or commercial? Commercial. Boop. Press commercial. We called you today at 16:40 something about an alarm activation on your property. I was like, I know. That's why I'm phoning you back on the number you told me to phone you back on. Please hold whilst we connect you to an operator. And the whole music goes doo-doo. It wasn't that music. I don't know what the music was, right? And it got to a point where it goes.
I was walking down the road and this guy jumps out from behind a rock and says, for £6,500 I can help you with your unprofessional behaviour and waffle. I thought, bargain, loose imminent.
Audible.
No, I rolled my eyes instead.
And so I sat there. I was like, oh, it won't take long. I was literally sat down in the foyer, and then there was an announcement. We are aware of a nationwide issue with the network. I was like, oh god. Bit more hold music before it goes. You are in a 43-minute queue, and you are number 30 in the queue. I was like, oh.
You are first in the queue. Wait times are up to 1 hour. Your call is important to us. Insert the same looped 30 seconds of music.
John McCardle, thank you for the one gifted. John's real account, thank you for the one gifted. I'm not biting. Although you got angriest wrong, which makes me happy. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then it hold music. 50. And then it was like, you are now in a 48-minute queue. So I was gone up. It's gone up by 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you are now number 32. I was like, how could I be number 32? I was number 30 a minute ago. So I'm now getting irritable, right? Then it goes up to 52 minutes, and I'm down to like position 22. Then it goes down to like 57 minutes, and I go down to like position 16 or something. Then it goes like, you are now in a hour queue, and you are number 12 in the queue. I was like, what the fuck? So from now I'm in an hour queue? Or is just a total queue an hour long, and I'm just closer to the start of it?
Oh, I see.
I have no idea. I was like, an hour queue with 12 people to go. How long are people on the phone for? Eventually, it goes down to, you are number 7 in the queue, and there is a 47-minute queue. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then it's like, then a bit more of the old hold music. And then she comes back and she goes, you are in a less than 1 minute queue, and you are next in the queue. I was like, fuck, I'm not ready. But anyway, then someone on the other end of the phone answers the phone, right?
Okay.
So I've phoned the number, I've selected the time commercial, I've sat in the queue, and I phoned the number where it recognised it was me. We phoned you at such and such a time, right?
I hate the random pauses in the music to say your call is important to us, like just keep playing the music.
But I listened to the music for fucking, at this point, chat, I'd listened to the music for 49.5 minutes, right? I had already selected I was commercial, and when I selected I was commercial, they're like, we phoned you, so they obviously recognised the mobile number. We phoned you at 16:48 PM to let you know of an activation on your system. I was like, yes, that's why I'm phoning you back, right? She then answers the phone, and she says, hello, can I have your contract number? I was like, of course, here's my contract number, because you have a contract with the alarm company. She took my contract number. She goes, oh, this is a commercial one. Yes. That's why I pressed commercial at the start. Because it's a commercial one. Oh, I'll have to put you through to the commercial team. Are you fucking serious? Should I put you back on hold before I can say anything? Back on hold. I then waited another 7 minutes on hold before the commercial person answered. Who am I speaking with you? You're speaking with the cunt you phoned. You recognise my number. You're speaking with the person you phoned, you fucking moron.
I would always think, for me, that would ring alarm bells of a scammer. If they called me...
Waffling, John. I'm not rambling, John. I'm waffling.
If they called me and then asked for my security, I think that would go off as, is this a scammer?
She said, what have you phoned? Because you told me to. Because I had a message telling me I had to phone. There's been an activation. She was like, yeah, okay. So what's the problem? I was like, well, blah, 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 blah. You phoned me. I've come in. There's a fault in the system. There's a code. What's the code? So I told her the code. She was like, right, okay. Type in this code. Gave me a 5-digit code. Typed it in and press enter. And it just goes, system reset performed. I was like, oh, we're just resetting the code, are we? Okay, good. Right, okay. And then I was like, cool, okay. She went, yep. So... And I was sat there on the phone, and she was like, "So is it done?" I was like, "What do you mean? Is it done? You're ADT." And she said, "Well, I need to go. Let's go through the fault history." I was like, "Okay." She went, "Have you got the PIN number?" I was like, "What PIN number?" She went, "The PIN number that proves that you're like a key holder." I was like, "Well, you've just got me to reset the fucking system."
Yeah.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? If I'm not supposed to be in here and I phoned you and I'm not supposed to be in here, you've just got me to reset the fucking system. So it's a bit late for that. And they're like, oh, actually, yeah. So she said, so can you confirm to me the 2 key holders? I was like, there's 1 key holder, it's me. Well, what's your name and phone number? I said, so I gave her my name and number. I said, my name's Liam, this is my number. Funny old thing, it's the same number you phoned me on. She didn't find that very funny. And the other key holder, I said, we don't have another key holder. I'm the only key holder. I'm the only fucking tenant of this building right now. I'm the only key holder. So she then read out the phone codes. At 16:48, there was an activation block. I was like, yes, I know all this. You've told me all this already. And then she said, and then about 5 minutes ago, we reset the system. I know! I was on the phone to you when it happened. I put the code in. And she was like, yeah, cool. So we've got a partial reset. I was like, whoa, stop. What do you mean a partial reset? It's partial reset. It still says it's partially cleared. It's partially cleared. She went, yeah. So what does that mean? She went, it means it's partially cleared. I was like, I fucking worked that out already. But what does it actually mean? What does partially cleared actually mean? She went, it means we haven't fully cleared the fault. I was like, are you fucking serious? So I said, so, and then I went quiet. And she went, hello, are you still there? I was like, yeah. She went, oh, what are you waiting for? I was like, I'm fucking waiting for you to tell me what to do. You're the alarm company. You've told me that it's partially cleared. So what do we do to solve this problem? I was like, do I need to reset the alarm? Do I need to rearm it? What do I need to do? She was like, yeah, you'll need to rearm it. I was like, now? She went, oh, no, wait 20 minutes. I was like, why would I wait 20 minutes? Well, it needs to be fully clear. I was like, so how will I know it's fully clear? Oh, you won't. I was like, fuck my fucking life. This is ridiculous. This is unbelievable. And then...
I was describing you to some friends today. I said your garage hammer. Your mate's playing something fun and reminds me of me and my mate's playing where there is lots of waffle and laughs.
Aww.
Lots of blue waffles and laughs. Thank you so much for activating 3 for the 10. You're a legend. I'll take it as a compliment. Playing with friends, waffling, banter, garage hammer, those kinds of descriptions I actually take as a compliment. And anyone who watches what we did last night, calls it unprofessional and says we waffle, do not understand what we're going for. And that's fine. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I'm sure they would prefer to watch someone with absolutely no laughing whatsoever who fusses over every single millimetre. In fact, I'm pretty sure the whole crowd. Thank you to Run McClock for 1 gifted. Adrian, thank you for 1 gifted. John's real account, thank you for 1 more gifted. Christopher Stanford, Police Station Gloucester, thank you for 1 more gifted. If, by the way, John's real account or John who gifted 1 isn't the real John and you are imitating him, please don't. For a single gifted for a laugh, I'll take it. Please don't try and imitate someone else who's in chat. That's not cool. If it's like 6.5k Joe Academy, that's obviously a joke. But let's not imitate people, especially people I don't.
Did you turn it off and on again?
No! She didn't do anything! So I said to her then, I was like, can you actually get someone who knows what they're talking about to phone me and explain it? Please. And I got home, I started having dinner, because I got home late. I got home an hour before stream, and Luce, bless her, held off making my dinner and then started making it when I was on my way home so that I actually came into a hot meal, and she waited and ate with me. And then I scheduled a stream, and then someone phoned me back during dinner and was like, okay, so this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. If you don't know, in the UK, they are removing or they are retiring landlines. I don't fully understand the science behind this, but they're retiring landlines in the UK. Hardwire, right? They're retiring them, and so a lot of alarm systems in buildings and premises rely on hardwire landline. And when the alarm system is activated for whatever reason, it sends a signal via hardwire landline to a monitoring station, and the monitoring station then shits themselves and does what it needs to do. Phones the police, phones the fire, phones the key holders, etc. Right? Well, they're retiring them. They've already upgraded my building or updated my building and removed the landlines, and they've replaced them with double SIM cards, essentially. So essentially now it's emitting a mobile data signal, and if the alarm goes off, it's the same principle, but it sends it via mobile data rather than via landline. And that went in 4 weeks ago, and they maybe 2 months ago, sometime between a month and 2 months ago. And what's going on is they've got a network issue today. That's been setting my alarm off. Super helpful. Mandy, thank you for 1 gifted. Sam, thank you for 1 gifted. Why is everyone gifting 1? Come on, people. Get your fucking big dicks out. No, I'm joking. Thank you so much for 1 gifted. You're amazing. Lucy's a goddess to me. Yes, she is, yeah.
Eh?
You're a goddess to me.
Aww.
I mean, you are 70% of how I function on a daily basis. As a fact, I've never hidden that idea. Removing the landlines is a bad idea. It's a horrific idea, Mordyham, yeah? Horrific idea. It's really bad. But also, presumably when they retire landlines, they're going to see the highest 1-year casualties for any on record. It's mental. Probably. I thought I had landmines too. Yeah, they're removing all the landmines that I put outside the building for the fucking... For all the ladies of the horizontal persuasion using the cars. Carl, thank you for 1 gifted. I'm going to wait till we get to like 10 and then I'll... Pretty succulent Chinese meal, thank you for 1 gifted. And then when we get to 60, I'll...
What does Luton mean? Also, presumably, when they retire landlines, we're going to see the highest 1-year casualties. I don't understand. Was that a joke?
No.
Oh, okay, good. So I don't understand it. I don't know.
Very rude.
Very rude.
What do you call a strawberry? What was that? That uses foul language?
Very rude.
Best Alexa. 4 minutes away.
No, I haven't found one.
It's your idea. It was your segment.
I know.
You've got 4 minutes.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I only watch you guys and Boxy. You
Oh,
guys
God.
are my light relief. Keep the waffle coming. Take the high ground. Be the bigger, more mature person and mock the size of their manhood.
Thanks, Grimdark Ash. I'm sorry that you have such a bipolar approach to 40k, though. Unless the other one helps you get to sleep. Mordyhammer, thank you for the 1 gifted. Absolutely beautiful human being. I'll update this now. You're all amazing. Thank you. Appreciate you. People that don't have access to mobile phones and might need emergency care.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
They'll have accidents and suddenly they don't have a home phone to call 999 with. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be bad. I don't have a mobile phone, so I rely on my landline. Yeah, they're removing them, unfortunately. My mum's not happy about it. She fucking uses her landline all the time.
Yeah, she does.
He's also old, though, so, you know.
I do miss having a landline.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't miss having a landline at all, actually.
I miss it.
Why? Out of interest.
Um.
Oh, also, by the way, we're half an hour in now. Think about your answer. We're half an hour in now, and I forgot the whole reason why I took the comment and put it on the thumbnail, and then I pulled the title, is I thought what you could do for a laugh is you could all tell me the most unprofessional moment you've ever seen on YouTube. And it could be any channel, any time, 40k or not, doesn't matter, just a description on a postcard of the most unprofessional thing you've ever seen on YouTube. That was the whole point. We're half an hour in now, and I'm like, the whole title, the whole point of the stream, I haven't actually done it. So now's the time to slander everybody else. Why do you miss landlines?
I think having a landline, I used to prioritize taking phone calls properly. And now having a mobile phone, it feels now like I have to multitask because being on the phone is somehow lazy or it's wasting my time, whereas having a landline phone call, you have to stop.
I was walking down the street and this man jumped out from a hedge and said, for £6,500 I can teach you to be a professional YouTuber, and I thought, bargain, just what Liam needs.
I think Kai forgot to change his account. So if I get a phone call on my phone, I'll still come and sit down in here and take the call. And I'll normally get a notepad out in front of me just in case I need to scribble something down. The furthest I'll go is kitchen, make a cup of tea. I'll make a brew on the phone, but I'll come and sit down and I get my little notepad out in case I have to write something down. Liam, thank you for the 1 gifted. You're amazing.
Drunk Winters
Was probably one of the most unprofessional things I've ever experienced. Big Bad Peter Gaming. Yeah, thank you for the tea. You legend. What a hero. Any more? Buckshot, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, you legend. What a hero. Professional YouTuber with a hammer. Shut up, Sam. That's a really shit idea. My parents have a terrible mobile signal and could normally get hold. So this is my point, Gasty, right? Are you UK-based, Gasty? Because the thing is, right, for supposedly one of the most developed countries in the world, our mobile coverage on a tiny fucking island is pathetic. How often do we go through black spots?
What, in the car? And...
Just in general.
Yeah.
We went
often.
to a wildlife park today that's 15-20 minutes away from our house, right? And in that wildlife park, no signal. To the point where iPhone goes to, nowadays, iPhone goes to that little SOS satellite signal.
Yeah.
Like, no signal. On the south coast of the UK.
Okay, I've got one.
On time as well.
I've got one.
On time as well. Look at you go. You nearly just got just the one killer actually then as a soundbite. Right. I haven't made the jingle yet either. Do you want me to just sing it again?
You can.
Ba 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 bum bum ba bum. So unprofessional.
Captain Winters herds sheep across London Bridge.
You went relevant as well, considering what someone just super chatted. What happened here?
So Damian Lewis, the actor,
Yeah.
who played Captain Winters, he has been honoured with... Lewis is among thousands of people granted the honorary title of Freeman of the City of London, which in medieval times came with the right to bring livestock across the river to market without paying tolls. There's also 2 other honours, which is... and they won't reinstate these. There are no plans to bring back other ancient freemen's privileges, such as the right to carry an unsheathed sword in public and to be escorted home if found drunk.
I want that one.
I know, the second one.
I want that one. When did he get given this award today?
He did the sheep thing on Sunday.
So it's really recent.
So I'm getting closer, aren't
You
I?
are getting closer.
One day it will be on the day.
What? You're almost relevant. Like the channel in general, you are almost relevant.
Almost professional.
Cornet Ed, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, Brum got. Brum got. Thank you, Cornet Ed, for the 5 gifted, man. What a hero. We chat with Buckshot and Cornet Ed are now on 72 of the finest members. We could do it tonight. We could hit target again for a great first week. They need to keep both of those. Exactly, yeah. He ended up as a major, actually. Major Winters.
So sorry. I'm
Oh my
so
God.
sorry.
How dare you?
Bloody love that. It's nearly time to watch it again.
So there was this guy who took a joke too far, it became a meme that it wouldn't die, and some chick rocks up and starts sighing and rolling her eyes. Incredibly unprofessional, not a lot of waffle however.
I mean, the first sentence, Kai, you said it, mate. Not us. Thanks for attending, what a hero. I'd be arranging a night out with some very enticing lady officers so I know exactly who's escorting me home drunk. Brilliant. Can we get that on a t-shirt? I want the one where I always get escorted home. I want that one. I don't care about the livestock. I also want to be able to carry an unsheathed sword around.
That's just asking for
Not
trouble.
not a euphemism. I want that one too.
Yeah, but then every time there's an amnesty and you're like, no, I'm allowed this one. This is mine.
Yeah.
You can't take this one off me.
My unsheathed sword.
My unsheathed sword.
I'd carry that one around.
It would drag on the floor.
I wouldn't drag it on the floor. It's too nice. I'm holding it on.
You're going to hold it all day?
Yep.
No.
Just walk around with a sword like this.
No.
You watch people get out your way in Morrison's.
I've seen there's only one camembert left and it's for me.
You could poke the camembert from afar and then steal it out of other people's noses. I think they had a problem with your potty mouth, childish humour, and telling Joe that he has herpes on his small pee-pee. Guess they needed more highbrow and pinky in the air show. Waffles rule. Yeah, I know. I don't think I could do, like... I don't think any of us really could do super professional presentation. And this is where I take umbrage to it. I feel like, in terms of production quality and value, we're up there with the best. Specifically for live content. I feel like we're up there with the best. I had visions ages ago of trying to make a stream that was as good a quality as Tabletop Titans. And I think we're pretty much there in terms of actual production quality, not presentation. I feel like people often get the two confused as well. Production quality is the harder one to achieve. We could go, all of us could go super highbrow presentation quality like they're on BBC News. Just without the kiddie fiddling. We could all do that.
Oh my God.
We could do that. It'd be so fucking boring. It'd be so dull. And I think for the majority of people, it is not representative of what their normal wargaming experience is like with their mates. They're good tea. Yeah, it's not representative at all. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to show off what we think everyone else is about. Thanks, Mandy. Your content is great quality and loads of fun. I don't come to you for accurate rules and try hard tournament styles. Thanks, Mandy. That was really nice, apart from the accurate rules part. That was a little dig there, wasn't it? When Paddy's on, it's perfect. Carl's got a little man crush on Paddy.
Who?
Carl.
Carl.
Yeah, Coral.
Okay.
Coral.
Carl and Kyle sound almost the same to me.
They sound completely different. Different voices.
Happy to be affiliated with you, unprofessional lot.
Fucking love you, Harborn. Thanks, man. What a legend. I've got in this box here, I've got the built spearhead for Crawl Boys. Bloop, 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 look at that. Ignore the Juggerlord in the background. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Look at that. This is Harborn. Evan, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend.
Temendalo. Do 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 do. Temendalo.
Brom could speed the fuck up when playing there. That's my main criticism. It's everyone's main criticism, mate. Mine included. Don't you worry. It's not just you, sir. I'm trying. Thank you, Evan, for the one gifted. Up to 73. We are 27 away. You know I'm right. Lol, chat plays were not accurate rules. I mean, that's fair. They were accurate to your rules, though, Mandy. Weren't they? Carl told me after the week when I dissed Paddy. Did you? Did you diss him? What did you say? I feel like, as well, I've got my chat on live chat, right? It's not giving me live chat. People are replying to things that I then don't see. But I'm on live chat.
What's happening on my screen is when somebody likes someone else's super chat, the number keeps flicking. It doesn't stay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's happening. The world is ending. It's happening.
We do the studio cattle prod to encourage Brom along. Yeah, controlled by chat. Every 50 members, you get to prod Brom. Chat plays rules are the best rules. Yeah, exactly. I'm watching the stream and Mordy and Glory stream at the same time. You poor bastard. You talk over each other. It's very confusing, but I am dedicated. You get a chat delay. I get a slight chat delay. No, your chat comes through almost as soon as you type it, but obviously by the time I've responded to it, because of the delay of the content coming out, you'll get it about 12, 13 seconds later. But like, sometimes I see people responding to stuff and I'm like, I don't know what you're responding to. I scroll up, I'm like, nope, can't find it. Don't know what you're responding to. Chat tasers.
It's a great one.
I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it a thing. I'd have to get this on a waiver.
Yeah, get a shock collar.
And you won't be able to shock Joe, because the second you'll shock Joe, he'll just defecate himself. So.
Poor Joe.
The delay between chat and speaking is quite a lot recently. Is it? I have no... That's a YouTube thing. Because I have no delay on myself, and my stream upload speed is monumental. And my stream health is exceptional. So... I kind of miss chat plays a little bit.
If you were a very successful actor and you'd been given the honour of transporting sheep across London Bridge...
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd take them. I'd go get some sheep.
So you'd feel confident of what could go wrong?
I would...
Beer and pretzels vibe is what I think most people want to play, and you guys embody that. Can still be competitive whilst having that chill vibe.
Thank you so much, Predators. I just want people to tell me about the most unprofessional things they've seen on YouTube, though. This wasn't about...
Have a great weekend, you two, and chat. Great haul shows are top notch.
Love you, Evan. Thank you. You're all amazing. But this wasn't about defending the channel and like criticizing the guy who made the comment. I've said this before, and I stand by it. Everyone is 100% entitled to their opinion, without doubt.
Broms. Learning. 2. Read. Refresher. Fun.
Joe said to him last night that when he reads out super chats, it's like he puts a random full stop in all over the place. Because he reads a few words, stops. Reads a few words, stops.
Yeah.
It's so hard to follow. So right. I have said to the team forever, I've said it to you as well, right? That super chats and gifted memberships are so incredibly important to us.
Most unprofessional YouTube moment was this week when a man turned to his boss live on stream and said, "I hope that fart smells. Never change, Mr. Vagina."
Yeah, facts. Thanks, Chris. So super chats and members are so incredibly important to us because we're 98% fan funded. So we went through a phase and it was really bad. We went through a phase where someone would super chat and then the deck would go, "Thank you, Easton, for the 5." Read out the super chat. They're like, "Oh, yeah, thanks, Easton," and they carry on. I'm like, no, the person's paid some money to say a thing.
Yeah.
So you need to give it some fucking time.
The most unprofessional channel on YouTube is VT.
Not saying a word. Not saying a word, Lehman. And I was like, you can't, like, all right, okay. And then the other thing they would do is, right, is like someone would drop $50 and put a pink one out there. And Joe would be like, yeah, cool, yeah. And then carry on playing games. And then someone would drop $1.99 asking a question about the Horus Heresy, and Joe would give them a 45-minute answer. I'm like, this sounds awful to say this. I'll hold my hands up. I've always been open and honest with you. But I've said to the team, if it's a pink one or a fucking red one or an orange one, depending on, like, when the person says, "Thanks, Christopher, for the yellow one," we go, okay, we know it's between 10 and $20. Because that's what colour yellow is.
Okay.
Under 10, it goes blue. Right, so it goes light blue, it goes yellow, 20 to 50 it goes orange, 50 to 100 it goes pink, 100 plus it goes red. So by then telling us the colour, we instantly know roughly the value. And then what I've said to the team is, when you know roughly the value, at that point you can decide roughly how much time to give it. So if it's a $1.99 super chat, and it's like a joke, you're like, good joke, I like it. Right, fun. Or you give it an answer. You always give it an answer, but you don't spend loads of time on it. If it comes through as a question and it's red, you give that motherfucker some time. They've paid for your time.
Why is it such a problem to have one channel geared towards adults? You have to be an adult to afford this #hashtagging hobby in the first place.
This #hashtagging hobby. That's what it's now called. Basil, thank you for the 5. So depending... Go on.
There was one time that I didn't super chat, but I put a comment in. I think it was towards the end of stream, and Brom didn't read it out word for word.
He doesn't ever.
It didn't necessarily change the overall gist of the message, but I had my phone on the side and I could hear him, and I thought to myself, that's not what I typed.
I know. But this is his problem. This is part of the issue. I'm like, people have paid money, people have paid actual money to get you to read something out to the team and for them to respond to it as well, right? So first, we solved the problem with the response. We got that sorted. Right, so we're now in a much better place. There are a couple of times where someone will super chat £2 and be like, "Joe, favourite heresy book, explain it, all 120 fucking million pages," and off he goes. I'm kicking him. I'm like, shut up, it's fucking £2. We're behind time and it's £2, Joe, shut the fuck up, right? And there's other times where it's like a red super chat comes through and he'll give it like 2 minutes of an answer. Like, yeah, probably Space Marines. I'm like, because I like Space Marines. Right, Joe, but we need a bit more for this one, right? We solved that problem. We've got better there now. But then the other problem is when someone puts a super chat in that they've paid money for. Yeah. Brom reads it and he reads like, which is it? Such a problem to have one channel geared towards adults, and I'm like, I can't follow you now.
Yeah.
I can't. That's how he reads it out, and I'm like, Brom, just fucking read it!
Do you know, you say this as a tone of voice. Emmy's vets, their automated system is like this. Welcome to, I don't know, Southampton vets.
Don't mind me, just testing something. Coconut.
Nearly.
Close soups.
And then it'll go on to say, press 1 to speak to a receptionist, press 2 to speak to a veterinarian. Oh, that's it. There's no third one.
Yeah.
And it really bothers me.
Everyone is entitled to their opinion. It's my opinion that person is an unwashed but plug. Fight me. You all are amazing AF.
That's my favourite thing she does.
I come to UNPROFessional for fun streams. I go to Valrak to get scammed. I go to VT and Mikey for more accurate rules/leaning. And I go to Mallorca for lots of foul language and 40k hentai. Haven't seen anything unprofessional so
Mandy,
far.
bless you. Thank you.
#hashtagging hobby with #hashtagging square #hashtagging bases.
Thanks, Dave, for the 2. Brian, thank you for the kind words, man. You're amazing. You're a hero. Mandy, thank you for that as well. Like, mostly a good group of streamers there. Mostly. I'd stick to Mikey for accurate rules learning, though.
I get when the tone of voice isn't quite right. I then, just like you, I go, I can't listen now, and it really bothers me. And I'll never say it to the vets because that's a me problem. I guess no one else has complained. But what a weird automated response. Press 1, press 2,
but it's automated, isn't it? So.
And there's no and press 3. There's no they don't bring it back down.
Positive inflections annoy shit at me, by the way. But yeah, thank you, Mandy, for the $50. Thank you for the pick. Another pick one.
I paid money for this.
You did, Stephen. You didn't say. You should have said more. You get more words with a pink one. Thank you so much, Mandy. Thank you so much, Stephen, for $50 each. You're incredible. We're 27 members off target as well, chat. And we've smashed Super Chat gold already with you all just being super nice about us. Aw. What a good way to end the week. Although it's not over.
I'm going to sleep the shit out of that bed.
It's not over. Exclamation mark Vag, Ieston, tomorrow afternoon is Warhammer Total War 3.
Ieston the bestin.
The bestin. He paid for it. Ieston the bestin. Tomorrow I'm going to load or start for the first time ever on stream live Warhammer Total War 3, but on the gaming channel, not on this channel. Exclamation mark Vag. Stephen, I can't give that time, Stephen. I don't know what you want.
Have you guys thought of bringing back chat plays with King of the Colosseum? 500 pints seems much more manageable.
500 pints is very manageable, Bonesaw, yes. I like 500 pints. No, I haven't. I don't know what that game system is. I saw Titans play it the other night and about 3 people watch. Mason, thank you for the 1 gifted. You're a legend. So I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. John McCardle, thank you for 20 gifted memberships, you fucking sexual human. And equally sexual Stephen, who also gifted 50, John. I'm just throwing that out there. You also gifted $50. Thank you for 20 gifted. You're a hero. Bonesaw is ready. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Vlad, welcome to Faint It. Oh, fuck me. Swearing. So unprofessional. Thank you so much. Fucking, that's gone off. It's kicking off. Marcy with the 5 gifted. Luce can't write fast enough.
Well, I'm also going slightly deaf in one ear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of you.
I'm excited.
Oh, my God. Oh, Christ.
You've got to be excited about this shit, Luce.
You have a microphone. They can hear you.
Yes, and thank you for 5 gifted. You're an absolute fucking hero. Pretty sure Stephen threw us over. He did, yeah. We're on to the next 100 now. 200 people who think Liam is the worst.
I wouldn't say that's a brag.
Never take yourself seriously. I think too many people in the YouTube world take themselves to... Oh my fucking god, James. Biggest dick in chat.
My mouse is playing up.
James, thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships. Why's your mouse playing up? What's going on? 50 is insane. We are on that road to the next 100. It's going to be a fancy night. We get to have 3 meals tomorrow. Look at that. We get lucky. We can have 3 meals. Both of us can have all 3 meals tomorrow.
Not the kids, though.
Oh, fuck the kids. No, not them. Jeez, I remember when Luce very professionally revealed the lion.
Yeah.
I'll update the number when it finishes counting, Mr. the Carl. Thank you. But I'm not professional enough to have an auto tracking number counter anymore. So, you know, holy tallywhackers, James. Yeah, James. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Thank you so much for 50 gifted. You absolute wang. What a wang.
Sorry, not a new Thane had got suspended from and wanted to keep supporting the most unprofessional channel.
Wait, so the kids don't get fed again? That's super chat's manly. Exclamation mark chat. Read the phrase. Read the phrase. Oh yeah, it's a great night. Liam's gonna bust out one of the disposable condoms. James's members are still coming through. James's members are everywhere. Vlad, thank you for the 5 gifts. Fucking hell.
Mikey greater than takeaway box. At least Mikey doesn't write rules wrong in a White Dwarf article. Also loose, how many gifted for you to beat Joe on stream so he has lost to the whole gang?
How many? Can you read that out again?
Yeah.
People who hate swearing seem like they grew up watching Savile and wanna go to Diddy parties. Just my correct opinion.
Unplug your mouse, plug it back in again. Where does it plug in?
The laptop.
Do you want me to do it? Is it that one there?
I don't know. No, I don't. It's this one. It's got a wire like that. So sorry, chat. We need a be right back screen. Okay.
Fixed it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
No. What's going on with it? I'll be right back. So professional.
Every time I scroll, nothing happens.
Well, your mouse is all over the place.
Yeah, so I can't. I have no idea.
Don't worry, I'm round here now, chat.
No, please don't, because the receipt printer for our merch is plugged into the laptop, and if you accidentally unplug it, I have to resync it. Please don't willy-nilly pull things out.
I'm not willy-nilly pulling anything out.
Don't you willy-nilly pull things out on me. That's not nice.
Never pull out.
What have you done?
Think about it, we're fixing it.
Oh my god, why?
I think it's your laptop, I don't think it's the mouse.
Right, go back over there. You're ruining it. Go back over there.
Ow! Smashed my fucking knee again. I don't think it's the mouse, I think it's your laptop. I'll be honest. Chair hype, let's go. Right, hang on. I'm back. Where are we? Right. We are at, chat, believe it or not, we went from 73 to 185 gifted memberships. 185. What was the screen? Did Liam just flash loose? Oh god, no. We're back now. We're back. I still can't believe James gifted 50. What a fucking hero.
R.I.P. Lappy Toppy.
Is it working now?
No.
Oh, the only thing I would suggest is, because it's not the mouse, it's your laptop, you need to reboot your laptop.
What do you mean reboot it? If you say turn it off, turn it on again.
That's rebooting your laptop, yes.
Well, then I turn it off every night that I use it, and then I turn it on the next time I
Yeah,
need
I
it.
know,
So I
I'm
have
aware of
rebooted
that.
it.
But if it's...
Isn't that a reboot?
There is a reboot, yeah. But you've now got a fault on it. Fucking hell, James! James is the new John! Vlad got a hat-trick, did he? He did!
Well, I would never know.
Vlad did get a hat-trick, that's a fact.
Thank you very much, Vlad. Flying Border Collie.
Come on. Get up here, you. That's what they're paying for. Mason, thank you for 5. James, thank you for 20 more gifted. Oh my god. Oh my god. That puts us at more than we were a minute ago. That's how maths works, Luce. Oh my lord.
Viking funeral. We shouldn't really set fire to electronics, though, should we?
No. Saying that while John McConnell was in the same chat, so unprofessional. John knows the real. John knows he owns the children, quite frankly. If they have the same blood type, he can have the kidneys. I don't care.
This is so frustrating.
You need to try rebooting the laptop. It's as simple as just you don't even have to turn it off and then open it. Just literally Windows icon restart.
Restart.
Yeah, do that. Try that. See how that works. Oh, James, thank you for 70 gifted, you incredible fucking human being. I love you dearly. You're amazing. John, you know you're one of my favourite people in the world.
Restart.
In general.
Is there a risk that it won't turn on again?
No. Well, no, there is, because it's a computer. There's always that risk, but that's true every time you turn it off.
Okay.
So, Did we get any other most unprofessional moments on YouTube by not even necessarily 40k channel? That's what I wanted to see today. I want people to be like, there was this channel that I watched and this thing happened on live on air, or there was this channel that I watched and they did this thing on this video, or like, that's what I was keen for. 221 people watching and 210 think he's the worst. Facts. At some point soon, Carl, there'll be more people thinking I'm the worst than think I'm okay. October off to a better start than September. October's off to an okay start. It was the second week in September, or the third week of September, where YouTube then dropped the gifting and broke it. But October's off to an okay start. September, because of you lot in the last week of September as well, it actually ended okay. It looked like it was going to be a mild catastrophe, but just about all right. And then it ended up being okay. It ended up being not good, strong, but it wasn't bad at all. That's because of you people, so thank you so much. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Is essentially what we're doing, yeah. I haven't seen any unprofessional moments. I don't really look at streams expecting professionalism, I guess.
Check out this mouse movement.
Is it better? Is it fixed?
I'm doing figure of 8 right now.
Oh, you fancy bitch. Is it fixed? Yeah, it's working right now.
I think so. Oh no, I've got... Oh, I had 6 windows pop off and then disappear. That can't be good.
Have you watched more of the movie from the Lord of the Rings movie fan club?
No, we're going to do another hour tomorrow.
Tomorrow, are we?
Yeah.
In the evening after the kids go to bed?
Yeah.
Good. I don't want them awake for it.
Why?
Because they'll ask a million questions during the film. YouTube doesn't scream professional, that's the point. I mean, yes and no, Carl. Like, I feel like at its inception, the very intent of YouTube was to be an amateur video platform that is also essentially a social media site, right? I feel like that was the intent of YouTube at the start. I feel like now you see other big channels out there, like, for example, Marquez Brownlee, right? I've mentioned him a number of times before. 10 million plus subs. The main guy I watch about tech stuff. His content is incredibly professional now. Like, he's basically, his business is creating video content on YouTube. And he does it very well. He's got a studio that makes ours look like a spare room. He's got like 20 staff. It's incredible what he's putting out. The quality of what he's putting out is incredible. Each one of his cameras is worth about fucking 50 grand. Each camera, singular, is worth about 50 grand. It's mental what he's putting out. So I think professional on YouTube exists now. I think people can do it, and they do it. I think it hasn't really come into the 40k space yet, but we try with our production value.
One time we convinced Doc Mel to switch Adrian's paint, water and coffee. Very unprofessional.
That's evil, Stephen. That's evil. Earlier, by the way, who was it who asked the question? You said you have to read that out to me again, then it kicked off a bit.
Yeah. Was it Ieston?
No, it wasn't. YouTube's having a right moment tonight, actually. It wasn't your mouse, because mine's now fucking doing it. Oh, there we go.
The font is different on YouTube for me.
Pritters says, how many gifted for you to beat Joe on stream so that he has lost to the whole gang? Joe's on a horrific losing streak in 40k, yeah. He's in a horrific losing streak in 40k.
Okay.
So far, because the only people he plays on 40k is me, Brom, and Paddy, and he's lost to all 3 of us.
I'd need to play an army that's easy to remember all the stuff.
Yeah, and then we'd have to give him the shittest army in existence. And not only would we give him the shittest army in existence, we then give him all the shittest units from the shittest army in existence. Maybe we bring Paddy in to stand on your shoulder as like a line side coach.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be quite scared of Paddy though.
I feel like
I think he'd click into army mode. And
I feel like Joe would sweat on the chance.
At me, Paddy.
Joe would then sweat at the chance he loses to Luce as well.
YouTube's different for me.
What do you mean it's different?
All the text is highlighted and I haven't highlighted it, and I also, if I click off, it doesn't unhighlight. Oh, I've made it worse. Wait, no, that went back to normal, but
okay,
it's
good.
still highlighted.
You can't. Have you got F5 on your keyboard?
F5.
That fix it?
Oh, what does that do?
Just refreshes the screen. Refreshes the page.
F5 equals refresh.
Refresh page, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to write this down somewhere.
Later on, I'll teach you about the special combination that happens when you hold Alt and then press F4.
No.
I couldn't not grin. That's the problem.
Why? What does that do?
It just shuts your computer down. Oh, F4 desktops, yeah.
Desktops you.
Yeah, it just goes. It just shuts the window. Closes whatever you're on.
Could I not have done that a minute ago for the restart?
No, because it doesn't restart the computer. It just shuts the window. Loose Knights versus Joe Admech. Liam, watch if you want to watch King of the Colosseum with 500 points and play on tabletop from Ruben. I've seen a bit of it. I'm not bothered by it. There's the amount of... I'll be straight up, Chris, right? The amount of times I see people who invent their own rule set, like Horde mode or whatever, and I look and someone comes on stream, inevitably someone comes on stream and says, play Horde mode or play Colosseum or play this. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go and have a look at it. And I get 5 minutes in and I'm like, this is boring. For me, right? For you guys, you might enjoy it. But the only way I'm ever going to put out content that is entertaining and good is if I'm enjoying the content that I'm putting out, if I'm enjoying the thing I'm playing. I had to kind of really turn my attitude around on 40k because I was putting out bad content. I was putting out bad content because I wasn't enjoying Warhammer 40k at the time. So I've now found my love for 40k again, and I'm really fucking enjoying it. And I like to think the last few times I played 40k, that's come across.
The problem with most media now is there is no barrier between professional/amateur, fact/opinion, etc. It means as an audience it's up to us to do the work to seek correction and validate. Most don't.
I 100% agree. And the second part, there is no barrier between fact/opinion, is one of the most dangerous things in the modern world. In my opinion. That is an opinion, that's not fact. But in my opinion, the no barrier between fact and opinion is one of the most dangerous things in the modern world. And because everyone goes tap, tap, tap on a keyboard, tap, tap, tap on a keyboard, send, and there's no real repercussion, I think it's quite dangerous.
There's one aspect of online communication that I think is really cruel. And it's when the dating apps, when you link with somebody and then they just ghost you. So you don't have the opportunity to say, or even just to say, thanks but no thanks, wish you well, I'm just not, being on a date made me realise that I'm not quite ready for whatever reason. It's not you, it's me. I know that's cliche in itself, but to just ghost somebody, I think that's really cruel.
It's essentially the same as dropping a shitty comment on any kind of content on social media and then never replying. This is the problem. There is no repercussion in social media often with say something shitty, do something shitty. No one has to face-to-face explain why something's not working or why someone did wrong, and people are so allergic to in-person confrontation now. And when I say in-person confrontation, I don't mean fisticuffs. I don't mean you have to have a fight about something. Yeah. People just, oh, no, I don't want to do it. But they'll fucking keyboard away. And I think that's the problem. Like online dating apps, because we know a few people that have done online dating recently in apps and stuff. And they're like, and everything goes well, and they just don't send me another message at all. I'm like, it's a coward's way out. And
then when they try and say, haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks, did you want to go on another date? Then they find out they're blocked as well. So not only they've been ghosted, they've been blocked.
Yeah, it's cowardice. But it is cowardice, isn't it? Ultimately.
Cruel.
It's the same on social media, right? It's the same on social media. Someone says something on Twitter, someone doesn't agree with that person on Twitter and says that they don't agree with that person. And I'm always like, let's start the adult conversation. Yeah. And then the originator goes, I'm blocking you. I don't want to hear your opinion. I'm blocking you. Like, hang on. This started because you put your opinion out into the world. And the second someone else gives you their opinion, like blocked, it fucking gives you the right to.
Yeah.
It annoys me. Anyway, hey, whatever. Well, let's not turn this into a rant about that sort of stuff because I've done it enough recently.
What, talking about dating apps?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, when you're not listening. No, ranting about.
So I don't have anyone to tag in yet.
Ranting about social media. No. 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 God, no. The fact that I found you who tolerates me is 1 in a billion, for fuck's sake. Let's be honest. Don't let us old farts with any negativity detract you. Some just like the addition, but we still play it because time with friends that matters. I love I say I love the game. The game, the rules layout is a mess. That's a fact. Okay. There are a number of things within the rules I don't like, But I've come to, like, this is one of the areas that I've improved. I don't like the number of rerolls. Guess what? They're not going away. So I can whinge about it the whole time. I can just embrace it as part of the way the game plays nowadays. So I don't like the fact that it's in 20,000 different places over multiple different pages. That's something that I will continue to be negative about, Dave. I don't like the rerolls, but they're not going anywhere. It's part of 40k. Cool, okay. It is what it is. So I'll just lean into it and use them. And you could be like, I'm on my principles, I'm not using it. It's not going to help anyone because you're just hamstringing yourself. In terms of actually playing the game, I've been really enjoying it lately. Really enjoying it lately. And I think the game can be a lot of fun. You just have to embrace some of the things that you think are a bit shitty. And if you can do that, you can have fun. And if you can't do that, guess what? There's loads of other games out there that are also fun. They have to play 40k. I'm just really enjoying it. I've always hated the blocking others mentality culture. It just creates echo chambers and ignorance. Yes, without doubt. 100%. 100%.
I wish we had the...
I'm thinking about starting 40k. Would you recommend the game at the moment? Thinking orcs. Yeah, so it depends on what you want to do and how you're trying to get into it. So yeah, I would recommend 40k forever because it's a beautiful world to dive into. In terms of the actual rule set itself, I think it's a bit of a mess to try and learn. Using streams like ours, streams like Mikey on Hellstorms, streams like Titans, video content out there will help you because the rules are in 1,000 different places. So in that regard, it's a bad time to get into it. The game, however, is quite balanced at the moment. So in that regard, it's a great time to get into it. The model range is the best it's ever been. The model range is incredible. Not quite AOS good, but it is incredible. The narrative's amazing. And actually, at this very moment in time, there are no new releases for 40k over the next 3 months. So it's a pretty good time to get into it because nothing's going to change majorly the next 3 months apart from a balanced data slate. You were going to say, sorry.
No, I don't know how to word it now, so...
Okay. You want to go for it? You worried it's going to come across wrong?
No, I'll go for it because we're all friends here.
This chat's amazing. You'll be fine.
I wish there was the mental room to take accountability for your part in somebody else's resulting actions. So let's say that I've ghosted somebody and then blocked them and done all the cruel stuff to them, and that's made them become quite a defeatist, mean, very cold-shouldered person. I wish we had that mental space for someone to say, you had a hand in that.
Yeah, you're partly to blame.
You're part of this monster now. Whereas now it's all just, oh, he's gotten really bitter.
But,
well, why is that?
But even then, now we're in a place where people would go, you're part to blame, and you just block them instead as well.
Yeah.
No one owns their shit anymore.
No.
So.
Yeah. I think I worded that okay, actually.
I think it's right. Yeah, I didn't know you were worried about it. Was it you?
I'm tired.
I don't think I've ever
I'm
seen.
annoyed about my mouse.
I don't think I've ever seen any majorly unprofessional moments on YouTube. I've seen like wildly unprofessional production value. Grainy camera footage, terrible audio. Audio for me is the most important.
I think people just don't realise how important that stuff is. They think it's all personality. All of it is personality. And not much of it is quality.
I personally believe that in the early stages of a channel, it is personality over quality. It is. So I think most people on YouTube are accepting that when a person starts a channel, they're not going to afford a £2,000 camera, a £500 microphone, a $5,000 computer setup. Like, people kind of accept that. And so if you think about how our channel started with a shit DSLR that wouldn't do more than 20 minutes in 1080p and a lapel mic that cost me 10 quid that I plugged in. And do you know what I mean? Though? That laptop that I was editing on, it took me a night to render.
Yeah.
Like, the quality was quite bad, really. And in the first video, the fucking personality was quite bad. It was only when I settled into it that I think the personality carried the bad quality. I feel like there is a point at which then people go, okay, you've done this for long enough now. We need to see some quality improvements, in my opinion. But I've seen tons of stuff on YouTube where I'm a serial YouTube searcher when I want to learn about anything at all. YouTube's my first place to go to learn about anything at all. So whether I want to learn how to do something in Premiere Pro for editing, whether I want to learn how to wire up a helmet for bike content? What do I want to learn? Watch a review about a new phone.
Depends on the definition of unprofessional.
Exactly.
You can cater to an audience and be unprofessional and vile. Fresh and fit, for example.
Thanks, so 100%. This is what I'm getting at. So my first port of call for all these things would be YouTube, for any of these things I want to learn. I want to review on this latest smart watch, whatever it might be, right? And then you watch an MKBHD video and you're going, that you could put on TV and it wouldn't look out of place. So crisp, so professional, very well edited. And then you'll watch another one where a person strapped a GoPro to his forehead in his garage and hasn't turned the lights on and it's grainy and it's looking up here somewhere. And you're like... And it's like 2.5 minute video and he's like, hello YouTube. I'm like, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. Why is your microphone down your pants? What's going on? And then I turn that off straight away.
If I want to start a new skill, I can't learn everything about it like you do. I have to sit with the idea of learning the skill, and then I might go to the library and take a few books out on this skill. And then if it's a like a doing thing, then I might start investing money in the thing so that by the time I'm going to attempt it, because I've learned.
I remember the games you played in Gibraltar. Those were painful watching, but it feels bad because it was probably a network issue of the ship.
Oh yeah, you were on that boat.
It wasn't a network issue. The internet was gigabit speed. Wasn't a network issue. I don't want to dive into that too much because I don't want to kick a puppy for an issue that happened 4 years ago, whatever it was. Wasn't a network issue, yes. So anyway, yes. So yeah, you sit with it for a bit.
If I throw myself into a new skill and then I get it wrong, then I'll just abandon the whole idea.
Yeah.
So that's why it probably takes me, if I was to put it into a time frame, it probably takes me around 6 months from first thinking of, that looks interesting, to then producing something.
I don't think that's all that uncommon either.
I think it is.
You reckon?
Because the whole instant gratitude culture we're in now, I think 6 months sounds like an eternity.
Let's run an experiment. Chat, 210 people in chat. You want to learn something new, try something new for the first time, do something you haven't done before. It might be a new painting skill. It might be a new hobby thing. It doesn't include things like anal. 1 in chat, if you just jump straight into it as fast as you possibly can, learn it as quickly as possible. 2 in chat, if you take your time and gently ease yourself into this new thing. Again, I'm not talking about anal, right? And then eventually you get to the point where you give it a go, like Lucy just described. 1s and 2s. I don't think yours is as uncommon as you think.
I think it is.
I think you think it is because you live with me and I'm the complete opposite to you.
Oh yeah, maybe.
2, first one's a 2. So 2 is Lucy's approach, 1 is my approach, is essentially what we're saying. Just Soupslet.
Just me and Soups.
Just you and Soups. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2.
So what was your 2 choices?
1 is jump straight into it. 2 is take your time.
What would they do?
Yeah, what would they do? What would they do if they were learning a new skill or trying something new for the first time? I expected a pretty even split, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Depends on the thing. Oh, that's fair. 3, I'm great at everything I try. There's probably more 2s than 1s. I thought it'd be a pretty even split. There you go. Your approach is not that mad. Look at this, just reading out numbers. What a load of waffle. Fuck you, Soups. Depends on how many times I have to give that anal in one evening. Maybe you don't always have to give it, Kai. Open your mind.
And your cheeks.
Depends on the bone sort is a great response. Depends on the possible consequences. I'm not going to just jump into heavy duty construction. No? Are you not?
You haven't lived if you've not jumped
You must just jump into heavy duty construction. You get to build a whole industrial unit out as a studio. I am magnificent at everything I attempt, never fail, says Stephen.
That was me this morning. First time I attempted crumpets, smashed it.
She made homemade crumpets this morning. Fucking incredible.
And I think that's the first thing that I was like, I'm going to do it.
Do you jump in and buy a violin or wait and see what happens given time?
I'm not
Well, do you know what? We didn't buy one, so
I'm not touching that one.
instead, Leon bought him a teddy.
I'm just going to sit here on my throne of glory. Ah, what a stream. Have you found a fact yet? You were so late getting loose news.
I know.
Oh, you asked me about that. If I was a famous actor, would I walk livestock into London?
Yeah.
If I was a famous actor, this is from like 20 minutes ago, by the way. If you've just joined, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? If I was a famous actor and I had the money to just randomly go out there and buy livestock, I would absolutely walk a flock of sheep over London Bridge and just let them loose in London.
No, you're not. No, you can't. That's no. The reason why he could do that was because he was given the honour of doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't... It's a medieval thing. You can't just grab sheep and walk them across London Bridge without consequence.
But that's because you've earned the honour.
Right, you left that bit out of your...
But that's what you asked me.
If I had the money, I would definitely buy some sheep. No.
And let them loose in London, yeah.
No, that's not
walk them over
what I've asked
Walk
you.
them over the bridge for trade. Be like, oh no, they all got out.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. That's how you weed out the Welsh people in London.
Why? Because they're drawn to the sheep, or they run away from the sheep?
Well, it depends on in what manner they're running away. If they're running away sweating because they're nervous, you're like, yeah, they're also probably Welsh. Yeah. Does that throne have a hole? Fucking love a crumpet. Homemade crumpets, by the way, goat tier.
They're so easy.
Goat tier. Luce was like, so bearing in mind what we just talked about as well, right? Bearing in mind Luce is not a person who just jumps straight into things. There's a bit of research that goes on, a bit of practicing. There's a number of practice rounds normally that I don't see that probably end up in the bin of the dog's bowl. And then eventually the thing happens and it's normally quite good. And then this morning she's like, I think I can make crumpets this morning. I was like, no test run? Do you want crumpets? And obviously I'm a supportive husband. So nervously I'm like, yeah. Oh, fuck. We're going out for the day. But she made crumpets for the first time, and I've never had homemade crumpets. I've only ever had shitty shop-bought ones that you put in the toaster or the microwave or under the grill or whatever.
I was so proud of myself.
And I was like... oh, fucking hell, that's good. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was
Even
really
Ben
nice.
ate them.
James had one and then asked for more.
He did.
Got you to make 2 more for him.
Do you know what? Considering Jim Jam is autistic and some of his traits are probably some of the most famous traits, he eats such a varied diet. I'm very, very, very blessed. Ben, however, is the food can't touch each other. If it's wet food, don't even bother.
Yeah.
And even he ate the crumpets because I thought if he doesn't eat them, I won't take it personally because I'm on cloud 9 right now that they look like the shop ones. They taste better than the shop ones.
They didn't quite look like the shop ones, but they were close.
I think
But I feel like I always feel like if a food looks like the shop one, it's not real food.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like when you look at a recipe book. So one of my biggest problems I used to have whenever I used to try and make a meal for us is I'd look at the recipe book, I'd make the thing, I'd follow the recipe. I'm an instruction follower. You know me. I will follow the instructions to the letter.
Yeah.
I'll follow the instructions. I'll finish the first time I ever made beef Wellington.
Yeah.
I was so devastated because it looked nothing like the picture. Was it nice?
It was amazing.
It was fucking incredible.
And that's years later was when we talked about the beef Wellington thing again with somebody who was a super foodie person, and they said that they airbrush the photos and what they're photographing might not even be the food.
Have you ever watched there's content out there, here's a YouTube rabbit hole to dive down. There's content out there about how they make advertising content for food. It's fucking fascinating.
Yeah. So cereal is PVA glue.
Yes.
So when
PVA
the cereal...
when they drop the strawberry and it hits it and then gently sinks in, it's PVA glue.
Yeah. So then all the cookbooks, it might be the food,
I
but
think
it
when
might
they
have been airbrushed.
the head on a pint was like they use shaving foam or something.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they do.
I would love to do an experiment actually where you give
Night Kai, I love you.
10 people the same recipe, don't include the photo, and see how they interpret what does it look like.
I'd love to, yeah. I tell you what, I'd buy the shit out of a cookbook. Here's an idea for a cookbook, right? is a cookbook that's pictures are what it actually fucking looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And half the time as well, with all the pretentious shit removed as well. Because there's too often I've read a cookbook and there's some pretentious ingredient that you don't really need, or there's some word in there you're like, what does that mean in English?
Oh, like cooking terms.
Yeah, on occasion, yeah. And it's like there's assumed knowledge. It's almost like there's this, oh, you don't know what that means? You're not good enough to use this cookbook. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been putting PVA glue on my cereal for years, Tom. That's why your mouth always looks all cummy. Back from work and the stream's still going. Hey, Adam, not for long though, mate. We got loose fact in 10 minutes, but thanks for joining us, dude. What if TS units what, if any, Thousand Suns units do you think will get replaced with the Codex? I want to start, but I don't want to waste money. I don't think anything will get replaced in Thousand Suns. I don't see anything getting replaced in Thousand Suns at all. The range is too new. The only stuff in the range that's not new is Hellbrute, Helldrake, Maulerfiend, Forgefiend. I can't see them losing demon engines. I don't think. I'll be interested to see what they release as a new kit for 10th edition. You might get like a actual Terminator Sorcerer model or something. I don't see them getting anything replaced, if I'm honest with you. I think you're safe. Honestly, I think you're safe. I might be wrong, and I don't know, is I should tell you. But I don't see anything getting replaced in Thousand Suns or going away. So I think you're safe. And depending on tell me what you feel about Zangor as well, Mr. The how do I say that? GM runs game. Tell me what you think about. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about what they call Zangor units. Because if I remember rightly, for Thousand Suns, the Combat Patrol has a Infernal Master. Yeah, Infernal Master, 5 Terminators and 20 Zangor. If you like Zangor, you like the Zangor aesthetic, get the Combat Patrol, because that won't, and nothing in that box will go anywhere. If you buy, in the Thousand Suns range, Magnus Rubrics, Exalted Sorcerers, the Demon Prince, the Infernal Master, anything Zangor, I reckon, Scarabacle Terminators.
A cookbook is like a 40k codex.
Is it? Thanks, Adrian, for the 10. Araman, Mutant Earth Vortex Beast. If you buy any of those things, I think you're safe. I think you're perfectly safe. Forge Fiends, Mauler Fiends, Helldrakes, Hellbrutes are probably also safe, but you never know. How so, Adrian, anyway? No one else is suspicious of Kai disappearing shortly after the mention of sheep and goats. Gone for a tug, isn't he? I like the Zangors. Painted some with silver. Oh, I picked up. Yeah, so Combat Patrol, for example, is great. You'll be fine. Anything Zangor, I think you're fine. Anything Scarabacle, Rubric, Sorcerer Kit, Araman, Magnus, you're fine. Anything that's Thousand Suns only, actually, is where I'd go with that. I don't think any of that's going to get replaced whatsoever. You'll be okay. If you're looking at adding Tzeentch Demons, some of that stuff might get updated. But again, I don't know. I'm just here to say your hair looks fluffy. I didn't do anything. I wore a hat all day. It was a sunny day. I was tired as shit, and it was a sunny day. I didn't want the sun in my eyes all day because I'm like this now. I didn't want to be like that. So I peak cap all day. So. Zangor and Space Marine 2 are so annoying. Yeah, they are, yeah. Yeah. Cookbooks have a shelf life of more than 3 years. Touche, good sir. Touche. I just smacked you in the face with the thunder hammer. Your shield should not be that good. 100%. Thank you so much for the gifted as well. Look at you. What a hero. Thanks so much for the gifted, dude. Legend. Thank you. We're up to 211. The gifted has stopped recently. They chat like, we've done enough tonight. Fuck you. We know you're going to ask us to hit goal for the rest of next week as well, so we're going to wait, which is fair. Did you get yourself a loose fact?
I did.
We've got a loose fact.
Mm-hmm.
If we do loose fact now, we might even be able to finish on time.
I know. I'm so tired.
I'm fucked. We're both of us sat down for the stream. Little secret. Sat down for the stream before it started, which I almost cancelled with that alarm nonsense. But as always, I'm like, I can't cancel. I have to do the stream. And then we both sat here just before the stream started. We looked at each other like, what was it you said? I'll fight through the stream or something like that?
I'll limp through.
Limp through the stream is what you said. I'm limp through the stream, yeah. But we do have, talking of limping through the stream, we do have a loose fact for you people. So you have to decide whether this is true. There's still 208 people watching right now. It's the most we've had for a loose fact in a while, right? You got to decide whether this is true or false, loose or loose. If you think it's true, you spell it like a name, L-U-C-E. If you think it's false, you spell it like a goose, but with an L. Right? Loose. Loose fact. Coming right up.
A typical sneeze travels at around 100 miles per hour. I think that's why you can't sneeze with your eyes open, because your eyes would shoot out.
But it's
the
not.
socket.
But the sneeze isn't what travels. The sneeze is the action. This is why the fact's wrong. The sneeze is the action. The snot travels.
Yeah. That's mad. If that's true, then because you sort of jerk forward when you sneeze, does your brain move? Like, is there a weird? Does something happen involuntary?
Does your brain move?
But do you know what I mean? The reason why you can't sneeze with your eyes open is because your eyes would come out. Like, I read that somewhere years ago. You can't sneeze with your eyes open. Swallow. Swallow it. Oh, he's crying.
That was horrible. Your eyes would come out.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm Googling it. I read it ages ago. And then I thought, oh, that's why we all have to close our eyes when we sneeze.
I couldn't.
You
I couldn't for a minute.
sneeze with your eyes open.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Because your eyes would come out. Amazing. Also, when I give her the same command, I get told off. You can sneeze with your eyes open. No, your eyes would come out, Ghasty. You'd be blind. I've definitely sneezed with my eyes open, by the way.
I would love to see it.
100% I have.
Let me know the next time you sneeze. Let me know so I can watch you sneeze with your eyes open.
Oh my God. Chat with me as well, by the way. I heard that too, Luce, when I was 12. That's fucking great. That nearly got me there. I nearly choked on mead. That wouldn't have been a great advert for our new sponsor, would it? You too can die on a Friday night. There you go, chat.
This is who's teaching your kids? Bloody hell, good luck to them.
See, I had to physically hold mine open with my fingers, and it bloody well stung, but my eyes did not pop out.
Photos of minis that will never look like the photo if little Tim paints them, and a lot of useless words to complicate everything.
Right, okay.
Brain reset.
Yes, in that case, cookbooks are codexes. I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you, Adrian. Thanks so much for the 25, man. What legends. Yes, in that case, I agree with you, sir. Definitely sneezed a bit of wee out before, but that's age talking. I've definitely sneezed farted. I don't think I've sneezed shat.
No, I'd have heard about it.
But with norovirus, anything's possible. Well, in feudal England, a sneeze was considered a small orgasm. So you've all come a long way. Yeah, absolutely. Talking about coming a long way, this week has been fucking incredible. So thank you so much for your support. I think we are... I said this to... I was chatting to someone. I was chatting to a friend of mine on Thursday or yesterday. A good friend of mine. And I said that there was a couple of weeks, I think, over the course of the last month or so, where I was really hovering around a touch of burnout. I don't like the word. I don't like using the word because some people actually get genuinely really fucking burnt out. And it seems a bit disingenuous to say that I feel burnt out from playing Warhammer for a living. Oh no. But I feel like I was a couple of weeks with the gym and the walking and the channel and the way I was feeling. I felt like I was tiptoeing along burnout. This week, actually Friday last week, after Thursday's stream, where you guys hit an incredible membership target, and it was just such a relief because of what had been going on with YouTube, from Friday last week, I think we're back on form now. I think the streams are good, they're fun, they're back to feeling energized. I'm so happy with them. I think it's part of the reason why the comment this morning about unprofessional pissed me off so much, because I'm like, I thought we had a really good week of content.
Why didn't you tell me?
Just get on with it.
Who for?
Not for anyone. I just wanted to go and enjoy the day. And I did. I thoroughly enjoyed my day.
It wouldn't have ruined the day.
Maybe. I don't know. We could talk about it tonight anyway, so we talked about it just on stream. But I think it's been a really good week of content. I think we've been back on point lately. I think the games have been back on point lately. I feel like the talking heads have been back on point lately. I think everything's been back on point. I've been super happy with this week. So thank you so much for coming and joining us. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Thank you so much for all the gifted memberships. Thank you for all the members in general. Thank you for just being there and engaging and talking to us and hitting that like button and pressing all the magical YouTube buttons for us. Right? They're all important. Even a like is important to us. It all helps. And a bunch of people have been commenting on the streams after the fact as well. No t-shirt giveaway. Oh, we should do a t-shirt giveaway. We did over 150. We'll do it quickly. T-shirt in the chat.
Having a fun job doesn't make it not a job. Burnout is okay, normal, and acceptable regardless of what your gig is.
I appreciate you, James. I get it. You're right. You are right. You're 100% spot on, right? But I always get mildly concerned about how it comes across when a person who plays Warhammer and sits in front of a camera in his own house for a living states that he might be getting close to burnout. I'm always conscious as to how that comes across. You have got approximately 60 seconds to type t-shirt in the chat, all one word, go. If you win it, we save some money.
If I win it, you get to re-roll.
I started it from now. You got 60 seconds from now. YouTube keeps crashing on me, by the way. It's probably what happened to you.
At least you soon have a gun.
This is premium content. This is professional content. T-shirt and chat, one word. There you go, fat boy. You got the whole phrase. Almost there. Are you ready, chat?
Dun 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 dun. Boom.
Michael Williams, who is a channel member apparently, has won himself a t-shirt. DM me on Discord, sir. You get a voucher. DM me on Discord, you legend. You get yourself a voucher, and then you get to order yourself a t-shirt via the website. All you got to do is pay for postage. Mr. the Michael Williams. I'll probably sort it out Monday morning. If you DM me tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably sort you out Monday morning with the voucher, because I'm going to try and chill for the weekend. Well, I'm not. I'm playing Warhammer Total War on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm having a mad eBay day and doing some airbrushing. Super excited. Super excited. Let me just quickly check. Has he responded yet? Because it tells me if he responds. No, not yet. I'm sure he'll respond at some. I'm sure he'll respond at some point.
I can't believe we saw the links today.
We saw 2 lynx cats today.
Yeah.
It's the biggest of the small cats. That's what he said.
Yeah. Of all the times we've been there in the past, they've either been very camouflaged or refusing to come out of their den.
Oh,
which is fine.
Mike says, "Sweet, I never win anything like this, but you have now. You've won yourself a t-shirt. If you if you get hold of me, if you DM me in Discord, and then I don't need anything apart from you to DM me in Discord, so I know it's you, and just tell me that it's you. Hey, it's me. I won the t-shirt, etc. And then what I'll do on Monday is I create you a voucher for my Shopify page for the value of a t-shirt. You then go to Shopify, put in your voucher code. It wipes out the cost of the t-shirt. You've just got to pay for your shipping, which is like $5, right? That's it. And then off you go. You get your t-shirt. Okay. Congratulations. Well done. You're a legend. Thank you so much, you people. You're all legends. You're all amazing. I love you all dearly. I am also fucked. I don't know if you just heard Lucy's audible yawn. She's also fucked. We've had a long week. It's been an incredible week. You're amazing. Tomorrow, !Vag in chat. Tomorrow, I'll be live tomorrow afternoon on the video game channel with Warhammer Total War 3. So it is Warhammer related. It's video game tomorrow afternoon. Easton paid for this like 18 months ago, and I never played it. So !Vag or !Gaming in chat. That'll give you a link. Hit subscribe tomorrow afternoon when we go live. Come and hang out with us as we play Warhammer Total War 3. Right, you wonderful people. And then, oh my god.
Sat here painting some newly built minis, and you and this channel see the fun you guys have in your games, and just the general attitude on this channel has gotten me out of my hobby slump. I have been so thank you.
Jack, thank you for the pink one, man. Thank you for $50. Hobby slumps are real, and sometimes I say to people, they're like, how do I get out of it? I'm like, just lean into it for a bit. Have a slump.
Yeah.
Have a break.
Yeah.
And then find the thing that inspires you to jump back onto the paintbrush or the glues and snips or whatever. Often YouTube does that. I said it to someone not too long ago. The best way for me to get back into my hobby is by playing events. I'm really proud to be the team that so often gets told that we help people get out of their hobby slump. Thank you so much for the pink one. You absolute fucking legend. That's amazing. What a hero. A legend donation. I think we get the attitude just right. I do. I think we have a great attitude and we leave no one out. Right? Thank you so much, man. You're an absolute hero. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon, !Vag. I don't know if anyone's done it. I'll put it in for you, right? Go and fucking find the channel, you fuckers. Go and find the channel. Tomorrow we play Warhammer Total War 3. You can laugh at me trying to control the legions of the High Elves on a video game. Sunday's a day off. Monday we're back on Monday night with the Warhammer hobby stream that we're currently not hobbying on. But we're back on Monday, and then next week we've got a full week of 7 streams, a full complement of content for you people. We work the hardest for you. All right, the hardest for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Anything you want to say before we go?
Don't sneeze with your eyes open.
Don't sneeze with your eyes open. They'll pop out.
Oh, they'll just fall out.
Or just fall out? That's a bigger problem, Luce. Just fall out. Thank you so much, you wonderful people, for hanging out with us. I love you all. I love all the regulars. I love all the names we're seeing that are turning up recently. I love all the names that we've seen that have been here from the start. You're fucking amazing. You're all incredible. We can't do it without you. Thank you so much for everything. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow playing Warhammer Total War 3 on the gaming channel. If not, we'll see you in the next one.